Oh, I'm so excited. Let's go. Let's do it.
I realized as our group linked back to Dunny that we should not restore the city as we had planned. The once magnificent buildings lay in ruin, testament to the hatred that had consumed them. Too many people had fallen victim to that hate, to the prejudice and greed from which it sprang.
Now it's loud.
Gazing out across the cavern, I decided to write another age, one that would help the Dunny survivors begin again, free from the tragedies of their past. So with my wife, Catherine, supporting me, I put aside that past to write a future. More than a year has gone by since I finished writing Relishan. I have a new daughter, who I hope will someday link to the age with me. And as I imagine Yisha meeting the Dunny, those brave men and women who are building a new life for themselves, I realize I've been given another chance as well. A chance to learn from my mistakes and leave the past behind me once and for all.
Oh, the volume got turned up. Oh, I'm so freaking excited. An author who isn't crazy to write the new age.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Whoa. Whoa. Yes. But also, I gotta at least turn down my headphones, y'all. That's way too loud for me. We went to the new age. What did she call it? Oh, look, it's Catherine.
We call it Tamana. We
Oh,
moved
this is
here
so
after H was
cool.
finished writing Relishan. He wanted us to have a new home too. I'm so glad to see you.
Is this a different
I told
actress?
Aces our paths would cross again. He was just going to grab something for your trip to Relishan, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Unless he decides to check over the whole house first, which means he could be hours resetting all his padlocks. But I know he was looking forward to introducing you to the Dunny, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Why don't you wait in his study?
Thanks, Catherine. Bye, Yishna. What did they name the daughter? I've already forgotten. This is awesome. This is so cool.
You know, this trip is exactly what Atris needs right now. I haven't been able to get him out of the house for months, ever since he found his journals out of place. But seeing how well the Dunny have settled in on Relishan should help him to finally relax.
Blue pages. Ooh. Okay, this is, I believe, his study. Some small islands with around 30 to 40 people living on them. Something tempting living in a place like that in peace and quiet. Ooh. Alright, there's Relishan. Seems it lets us know when there are things we can interact with now. Is this Terriven? Aw, heck. There's Catherine and the little girl. When you played the first Myst game as a kid, it took you hours to get past a piano puzzle. Mm-hmm. She did it first try. Nice. GG's. Cool. We have a neat magnifying glass. Thank you for responding to so quickly to my request for Nara padlocks. As you know, security in Tomara has become an important issue of late. An important issue of late, perhaps. I am overreacting, as Catherine suggests, but the idea that someone may have been sneaking into my study, reading all of my journals, disturbs me. After what happened to my library on Myst, after my own sons, Sirius and Aknar, destroyed so many of my books, I've come to realize how delicate the link is to my worlds. I've never been able to repair those burned books, to link each age and find out if the inhabitants survived. The padlocks won't change that situation, but they should ease my fear of trespassers considerably. I feel bad that we're kind of snooping then, you know? It's also kind of interesting, like your mouse resets in the center no matter where you have, like if I have it here, like it kind of throws me. Cool. Oh,
well, my friend.
Oh.
I see you found the Relishan book. Catherine tells me you've been here for some time.
Sup,
Sorry
Beatrice?
if I've kept you waiting. But since we'll be gone a few days, I needed to secure some of my things. And I also wanted to bring you this. It's a journal I kept while I was writing Relishan. I thought you might find it interesting to read about what I'd hoped to achieve, compare it to what the age truly is. Well, just let me get my keys to unlock Relishan and we'll be off. Oh, and I'm interested in hearing what you've been up to in recent months.
Oh, you know, this pandemic and... Wait! What?
No! No!
Tackle her! Them. Where'd they go? Grab the book. Let's go. We're chasing after him. We have to save Relishan. I hope that Atris picks this book up and gets out so we don't lose our way back. This is freaking gorgeous. Wait, but I want to click all the things. But the person's getting away. Okay. Get back here. For the most part, yeah. I think the FMV people is a little cheesy, but... Let me in! Hey! This must be the journal Atris gave us. I guess we gotta try to find another way in? Because that's not happening. Well, heck. I can't look down further. Okay. Can we go that way? No. So we can go down to the beach. We can check this thing out. Oh. Okay, now it's looking at the purple one. Interesting. No idea what these are gonna do. Looking out at the ocean. This should be back to purple? Yeah, okay. We'll leave it like that for now. That looks like a thing. I feel like the water in Riven looked cooler. But I'm not gonna judge. Ooh, what's down here? Looks like there's a ladder there. This looks like it's in our way. Riven did look really, really good. Riven was beautiful. So we can't... Doesn't seem like we can get over there. There was another ladder here. To get down on the beach. That kind of looks like a path. That looks like a way. Let's see if we can hop around here. Try and not like spin this camera a ton. Don't want it to be barfy. Can I stand on the other side of this? So now they're just looking at each other. What does it look like from this side? Ah, looking at the yellow. Okay, that seems good. Some stairs. Let's go up to the yellow one. It's gonna be looking at nothing. Looking at purple. I think there's another... God, there's so many. Looking at red. Is that red? Seems like maybe another entrance to this area. A door that we can't reach. A ladder to somewhere. Cool. Let's keep going down. Let me in. Oh. Everything's working. So this must open back out that way. I don't think we want to go out that way yet. What was in here? This must be where they live. Cool cog. Reminds me of the fishing game. Okay, we got a new book. I have done it. I have used a swirling linking book to follow him. I touched my palm to its glowing panel and felt the tingling begin. There was a sudden sickening lurch inside my stomach, then I fell into the page. This has happened before. I know it. It happened the first time I came to this place, when I followed his murdering sons from Narayan. It happened when I used his hidden books, and it happened when I finally opened the machine, right before the fog first ate my mind. The fog didn't find me this time. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in a room. I was standing in the home of my betrayers. I couldn't move. I was afraid. I thought they'd know that I had come and would be waiting for me, just like they had waited inside this very tusk. Oh, we're in a big tusk. I was afraid they would tie me up again, that the poison snakes would strike. But the silence was unbroken. The whole house was still, and without really knowing what I did, I started to search. Every room, every floor, every cabinet. I found his journals, Atris never-ending journals. Atris's. I found the book that brought me back to this world. The lesson world he calls Janamin. Oh. You missed Shabul already. Oh, Tamara, Tarnra. It's kind of legible. My love, how long have I been trapped here? How much of my life has been eaten by the fog? The face I see in the lagoon isn't the one I remember ever wearing. It's so much older, so much more savage, but it's me. It is Saavedro. And I remember what they did, how they led my people to death. I have returned several times now to Tamana. I am searching for some signs of his sons. I was certain they would run back to their father, but so much time has passed. So many years in which to forget about my people. Is that what happened, Atris? Safe in your beautiful new home, enjoying life with your dear wife and family? Did you become so busy envisioning new worlds that you forgot the ones you already created? I must be very careful. I must not let them know that I am free. I will read what journals I can find to figure out where his 2 sons are hiding, and when I've found the sons again, when I've got the whole family together, I'll bring them down. Atris and his family will suffer, the way I have suffered for years. Ooh. Cirrus and Aknar, I think it's Aknar, are not in Tomana. Every day I become more and more convinced Atris' sons are not there. What happened, Atris? Did you grow tired of them the way you were tired of Narayan? Did you abandon them the way you abandoned my people behind your shield? It does not matter. I can still take revenge against their father, now that I am no longer stuck in Tanamin? I think that's a J. I can avenge all the dead in my world. I have already reopened his other books. I have begun making changes in those worlds using his own lessons against him. There's still so much work to be done, but eventually I will lure him into this tusk. I will find some way to make him follow me here from Tamana. For now, I will concentrate on the orbiter. It is not a natural part of this world. The material that creates it is like nothing I've seen. It reminds me just a little of the shield, and if it... wonder what the shield is. And if it is the same material, it can't be damaged, but perhaps I can damage the other devices. The orbiter. No, it cannot be true. Surely his journals deceive me. He says he's brought them back. He says he's given his Donnie brother new life. Donnie, brother in new life. But how? How can one man have so much power? How can one man's writings reawaken a dead world? I don't know what this means. By all that is sacred, Tamra, what can it mean? Tarna, I feel like that's whatever. It doesn't change a thing. I can still continue as I planned. I can still seek revenge for my people. I will make my enemies suffer. By the weaving, Tamra, this changes everything. I have found a way to reprogram his scanning device. It requires scavenging parts from another mechanism in the tusk, but I think gears I leave can still be operated by hand. So these seem like some kind of hint, potential hints. Oh. It is finished. All is ready for Atris' arrival. Tonight I will sleep among the ghosts. Then tomorrow I will link into Tamana. When I link out, I'll be carrying his book. May the spirits of my people serve to guide me in this. Then a lot of blank pages. Could you have the file be Shavul for a rando? Yeah. Always feels like there's so much content that the creators made just so they understood the universe, even if it wasn't destined for the game, right? Then they were able to put it in books, actual books. It's really cool. That must be Tamra. It's kind of creepy. There's a lot going on here. It's got 4 crystals, a big hammer, some kind of scale, mortar and pestle. Oh. What did oh. I connected the plant heart. The Nautilus plant heart to the something. I'm just gonna switch that back. A Myst randomizer? How would that work? I feel like Myst is too linear. Is it though? Wait. Can you go to other worlds before? You can, can't you? Just depending on whether or not you know the solution to get to the world. Or does it have to be in order? So there's a lot of scale-like things happening here. We can't actually Got a lot of materia around. Wait, this is where... Is this... Are we already here? Did we go up? Extremely non-linear, but there's not really anything that could change. Ah. No, this... Okay, this is an elevator. Oops. Bye. Did it... The little heartbeat is kind of creeping me out. I don't know if I meant to do that. If I was meant to do that, I guess so, because now we can come down here. Seen that. What's this? Oh, we've seen this. Okay. All right. Are these all of the things that were in his journal? How do I... Ah, oh my god, can we... Oh man, I kind of wish that we could turn by pointing. Okay, so let's go to this one. How do I have to close the... Oh, I clicked out of the game. I would like to close the book. There we go. So it seemed like this one was the furthest down and the other ones were up top. Or maybe not the furthest. I mean, it was the furthest, but maybe not all the way down there. That seems more right. Then we have this thing. Can't tell what the differences are. Two of them seem to have bolts sticking out of the bottom, while the other one's flipped. Oh, oh, like that. So, two of you. Like that, I think. That seems right. Now this... How are you going to work? Oh. Oh. Those are the only images we had, yeah. Yeah. Can't be damaged. Are you trying to damage the other devices? Yeah, we need to line those up somehow. But it almost looked like it went in. I like fit in. I have no clue if that's right. This just goes in and out. Does this move? That belt at the bottom. This one's harder to see. I think that's right though. I think it needs to be in there. I feel like we've got everything set up correctly, but I don't know how to tell for sure. I don't know what was supposed to happen. Where'd our ladder go? Oh. Wait, are we stuck? No. Call the elevator back down, I guess? Okay, so we can activate that from here. Let's close the door. Can we go? We're going up, I think. Cool that we have no feet. Hey.
Atris? Is that you?
No.
Come to rescue your book so soon?
It's me, Hannah.
Not yet, old friend. Not yet.
Did he just like 3D print that from that page? What witchcraft? What witchcraft? I'm gonna push this button. No, that's gonna take me back down, isn't it? Damn it. I don't look anything like Atris. Atris, I feel like, would be a sweet Halloween costume, though. Randomize the sounds from the animal puzzle. Oh my god. A ribbon randomizer. Okay, we need to go back up. What else could you do? I feel like it's been so long since we played that, and it really hasn't been. I'm like struggling to remember any of the other puzzles. I guess like the numbers to open the sphere things. Okay, so this was locked from the outside. You're telling me it's locked from the inside also? Pasha. Huh. So somehow we need to get up here then without the elevator blocking the door? Maybe? Alright. Back down we go. Yes, thank you, Knight. Yes. I will as soon as... Ah. Resume. Okay, so we did some things down here, but I'm still not convinced that... Nothing felt certain, you know? Maybe we'll send the elevator back up. That way, if we want to access this again, we can. Maybe we'll return to that. Because I don't believe there was like a grand switch or anything, you know. Nothing to turn or flip. They stayed where they were. That's just gonna, yeah. It's just kind of hard to tell. It almost looks like we should be able to go down more or something, but I think we're gonna head back outside. Okay, so I believe if we flip this switch, it's gonna close. Where'd the sound go? Oh, it doesn't close. Load. We're in here. Okay. Let's go. Let's continue. Sorry that that happened. I hope that that does not continue to happen. Because that would be super frustrating. It's kind of creepy out here. What the heck? Whistling Rock? This is Whistling Rock. It is very whistly indeed. Doesn't seem like there's anything we can do with it now. Huh. That's intense. Alright. So we should be on the other side. Yeah, wait. Okay, that's close to where we started, I think. That's the door that we were trying to go in. I think. For some reason, this is really disorienting. No, that's where we tried to go in. I don't know what this is. It's a different tusk. Is it a smoker pole? Like what? Oh, it's one of these, but it's broken. Oh no. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. This looks busted or something. It does, right? Like with the weight in the bottom, or like the bottom of a umbrella. Okay, so it's looking at the broken one already. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think we're gonna... Let's see. Let's see what we can get it pointed at. Okay, now it's looking at the blue. What's over here? Oh, that's what we were looking at. So that turns that. Don't know what this does. I bet we're gonna have to get like all of a light or something bouncing through all of these and then point it at this. Like I shouldn't have turned... I guess I shouldn't have turned that, but that other post was broken, so I think we're gonna need that before we're able to succeed with whatever this thing is. Huh. So that seems to be the target. Here's the blue one. It's kind of... It's like, which side do you look in from? Alright, that one's green. This was nothing. This side is that. Okay, so if we turn it, it's not going to be looking at green anymore, though. Or it is, but from a different side. Oh, yellow. Nothing. Can we get something on all three sides? It doesn't feel like it. Because 2 out of 4 of the directions that we can look seem to be not posts. So we'll get the yellow and the green. Cool. And then come back around this way. Oh, and then we're back here. Neat. Neat, but also, what do we we're definitely missing something already. So we haven't looked at this journal yet. I don't know if it's better or worse to read out loud to y'all. Energy powers future motion. Oh, I want to read it though. There's so much. Balanced systems stimulate civilizations. Hey, Luton. Hell yeah, Myst. Myst 3. Now we saw the other side. Where did that go? Was that over here? I think it was out around the other side. Oh, here. Sneaky. This is a pretty one. I think so far, I mean, we played it for 5 minutes. Can't judge. But the ribbon was, oh, there it is. Riven was just tops beautiful. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be able to control the ground. Oh, not quite in the way that I thought. Oh no. Closer. That's going to go back down. Okay, so we want that up. A very nicely advanced ribbon. It's some of it. I mean, like the movement, yeah, but I don't know. They're very similar in the way they look so far, but some of the things, like the motions, I would say, yeah. Almost there. Yeah. I decap Jedi. Mystery still looks pretty great. I mean, yeah, it definitely looks great. I just I don't know. Riven just like... Riven was like, whoa. It blew me away. I don't want you there, though. Orb. There we go, but the ladder. So if I unflop this, am I going to be able to climb down without the orb in the way? Yes. All right, let's go. Can I... Wait, did I... Did I bork it? What did I do? I did something. I can't get down there. On your to playlist for like 25 years? Someday. Someday, yes. You should do it. Myst is great. Riven's like up there definitely with one of my probably all-time favorite games that we've played. So what did I... Riven had the motion cap toddler girl that scared you to death? Motion cap toddler girl. I remember the developer children being terrifying. The hidden dev kids. Oh, it just wasn't high enough. Got it, got it, got it. There we go. Oh, I do remember the girl that like runs away. It's one of the Donnie people, I think. Yeah, that was scary. This looks safe. Heck. Oh, heck. Let's hop on back down here, and that was not what I meant to do, but that works. No. I want to lift this part. Oh, there we go. There we go. Success. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, we did just play Sam and Max, though, so, you know. We're Sam and Max and Freddy Fish and Putt Putt, so we're ready for all the point and click puzzles. Let's go down here and here. For real though, I loved Sam and Max. Which Putt Putt did you play? We played the first one because we played Ghost. The most recent one that we played before that was Ghost to the Zoo, and then we'd played Ghost to the Moon before that because that's when I played growing up. Hey, Limey. Yep. Hopefully nobody was standing on the other side of that door. Yeah, this is... Okay, I think this is just a reflection back out, yeah. Because we don't really exist. Even though we maybe look like Atris. Is this a tourney puzzle? Yep. Oh, and I do not know what it wants from me. Okay, this kind of looks like the thing that the person we're chasing pulled up in their room. It's like a cuckoo clock situation going on. I shouldn't even be guessing because I don't know what I'm doing. go. What happens if we don't do anything? Nothing. Game you wanted to play since you were a 3-year-old, but our computer wasn't good enough to run it. It's a good one. It's very cute. Yeah, don't ask me to do that. I'll try all the solutions. I don't think this part was mentioned in here. So we already did those. I feel like whatever we end up doing is going to have something to do with that little... Like, this might be that little window that looks out. So we need it to come down somehow. Like, out... here. And then that might have to do with our pointy beacons. But I don't want to just go in there jam guessing stuff, you know? I don't want to brute force the second puzzle of the game, so... Let's, okay, the elevator is up. It's in the way, but no matter what, this was locked from both sides. Oh no, let's go down this way. This way. We also encountered the Whistling Rock, which I don't think is anything for us just yet. Oh, whoops. And this door, is a bridge gonna come out? It's another one of those odd beacon holes. See, we can go down there to get back in the tusk, but... Oh, we can come over here. It's way up there. Can we climb? Doesn't seem like there's anything for us to grab. There's a little light over there. Oh, sunlight. Okay, well, let's go on down. That's the bottom of the tusk. I wonder what the point of having, if it's just a fun symmetry thing, could we go across the middle? Hey, yeah, we skipped this. Ah, hello! Oh, what would you like? You're precious, and I want to feed you all of the food. Please don't die. Squee chirps. That's what those are, or what this is? Okay, so it's gonna hang out there, I guess. Alright, good talk. See you later, adorable. Okay, so that doesn't connect all the way around. Huh. Can we keep it? I hope so. I want it to go on all the adventures with us. Ugh, this is the heart pulsating area. So weird. Creepy. We can do that, and that's about it right now. Wait, I'm sorry. When I did that... Was I? No, I thought I was able to grab that. Exo, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. I hope your stream went well. We're playing Exile. And it's going really well. It's another scaly thing. Like, that's gotta be something. Gotta tell us something that, like, these weigh a lot. Like, one materia weighs 4 regular orbs. 4 materia weigh more than this thing? Or the same as 1 black orb. That's what they look like. And so these we set up the way that, I believe we set up the way that they were in the book. Yeah. But nothing for certain happened or changed, unless this is wrong. Yeah, they're really good. They can definitely be a challenge, but they're good. They make good. Like, that seems the most right. I think. See? It's that. The Sam and Max Telltale games are on sale right now. Nice. Unless I was just wrong about that. But I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. So I guess we're just looking for something that might help us figure out where to put those little beads, those 4 concentric bead trails. You have a thought for the lift puzzle? Okay. I appreciate it. Don't think I'm stuck quite yet. I say, don't feel totally stuck yet, but I'm sure we will be at some point. Oh, he's just hanging out, doing his thing. And this is gonna still be locked. Yeah. Oh, okie doke. It reminds me of the elevator in Myst. The first Myst. Like having to get on top of it. Which I don't think we can do. This gate thing is kind of weird, though. I don't know that I understand the point of the gate around the elevator. doesn't really look like a thing to get on top of. Underneath, sure, but on top of, I'm less sure. Like, I was wondering if I could pull just one of the levers, but it seems like no matter what, it nudges both of them. It's Brad Dourif, who played Wormtongue in Lord of the Rings. The person upstairs. Interesting. I still gotta rewatch those. Can go under the elevator in this game. That's what makes this game the exact opposite of Myst. Yeah, you go under this one and on top of the other one. So, but like... What is your purpose? Just neato-ness? Can I? Nope. Can't flip the switch while I'm down here. No sneaky buttons. I feel like we haven't really done anything, but just in case. Just in case. Oh, I forgot about this over here. Everything is scales. One person weighing the same as two, but because of how far away it is from the fulcrum, the middle, I think. These little crab-apple-y things don't seem to be grabbable. Okay, let's back it up. Can't look at any of these things, the gears. We could look at the... where was it? Was that not in here? Oh, that might have been in Atris's room. Whoops. Never mind. Cool leaf pillow, though. Okay, let's step back outside. And go back, I guess. Check on our little squee friend. Still having a snack? Still loving your life? I hope so. Okay, up here is Whistling Rock. And I don't know what else. Doesn't seem that I can like manipulate it in any way. It's a very loud Whistling Rock. Don't think I can manipulate it, and it doesn't seem to change depending on where I'm standing around it or looking around it. Oh, Oh, heck. Could we have... Oh, heck. We could have gone up here this whole time. Well, good. This looks like another one of those target... Wait, is this gonna be the source? What are you gonna be? Let me in. Oh, buttons. I don't know buttons. Five buttons. Lots of blank pages. Dang, that was a short-lived feeling of success or progress. So we've got a red, how many are there? Red, blue, yellow, green, and then a broken one. Still sticking with the mini fives theme, it seems. Broken one, that's very close to this one also. That's looking at the blue. I don't think that where they're looking is going to matter immediately until we can get some sort of something going. We can turn this thing all day long. And we should have kept turning it because there's our light. I was backwards. Party. Okay. So that's... Can we... Is it working? It's kind of hard to tell. So we might not... If it's coming from over here, we're going to want to turn you. Now it's pointing at the broken one, so that's no good. Now it's pointing at the blue one, so that's good. Even though we're standing in front of the light. Let's go to the blue and point it... I don't think we want it at the green. Maybe we want it at the red. If that were an option. Oh no, I don't think it were. Well, I don't think it were an option. I don't think it was an option. I think it was yellow and then green. So back to that. We're playing Myst 3. We just figured out a thing to do. So we're moving and grooving. All right, purple to red. So I think we need to go all the way around back. Oh, dang it. We need to go all the way around back to the green because that's where the light has stopped. Let's go this way. Get the green pointed at... What color are you? Another yellow? Wait, there are two yellows? Alright. So maybe we get the green pointed at another yellow. Oh, beautiful. Wait, what the hell? How many of these are there? I missed so many of them. There's another red that I didn't even realize. Alright, so we need this one pointed at the other yellow. It is. Why does that not look right? It's pointing at me. Probably pointing back to the green. No, there it is. Wait, what? Just doesn't seem to be shining the light there, but it's... Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong side. Of course. There we go. That seems probably right. Yeah, okay. So we hop on down. Can't believe I missed so many of these. I think that's it over here. Come on back around to yellow again. I think. Is it pointing maybe already in the right direction? Pointing at purple. There's purple. Okay. Where's purple pointing? We need it pointed at red, I think. It is pointing at red. So down this way. I always want that to be like a more direct route. Gonna go blind if you keep shooting that light in your eye, right? Because I am disoriented. Is there another way up? Yes. Okay. So we want this pointing... Where do we want this pointing? Not... No, yeah, there. Okay, okay, okay. So now we can go up to that door. I think. Fraggle. The door with the 5 buttons. Here. Ooh, rainbow. Okay. That's not right. It's gonna be... Oh my god, is it gonna be the order? Wait. You can kind of look into that green light. Were we supposed to remember what order they traveled to? Oh my god. Where did we start? Yellow. Shit. Yellow to purple. No, blue. Yellow to blue to green to red to yellow. Oh, we're writing things down. Yellow to blue to red to green. Is that right? To yellow to purple to red. I think. It really is pretty quick. Yellow to blue to red to green to yellow to purple to red. I guess we go double check. Yellow to blue to green, and then that went to a red and then to another green, I think. Green, or just to red and then to yellow. I think I just got my red and green backwards. Let's try while we're over here. Alright, yellow, blue, green, red, yellow, purple, red. Take that, puzzle. Hey, this looks familiar. Too familiar. Okay, so the light is shining in here. Oh god. They're gonna have to shine into different tusks. So we want this to come down? But how? Nothing. Wait. Nothing's even budging, so I feel like I'm not even close to on the right track with that. It's a jam. So, but now, does this room stay open if I hack up the light source? Cool how it comes out as a rainbow. I feel like it probably would. But what is that? Are we gonna need the light for whatever that is? Like, we've got to lower it. Everything's about balance. What did Atris say about balance in his book? Balanced systems stimulate civilizations. That's hard to say. Balanced systems stimulate civilizations. I mean, either way, Moses supposes this toes are roses. And something supposes to be. I don't remember how that goes. There's... I think if we got the light in there, regardless, I don't even know how we would. But there's no bridge unless a bridge forms from that or something. We'd get the light in there, which is the other tusk that we've entered. The ball puzzle, with the rolly wheel puzzle. So I wonder how tricky that would be. How much that would mess up the other light. Probably not much. I think we just need to turn this one. Or maybe it's the purple one. Dang it. Every single time I want to go out there to be able to get to the purple, we have to go down and around first. Or down and under, rather. Okay, so how about you, purple? Do you point in there? I don't remember. Something did. I thought it was red. It might have been the blue, actually. I didn't feel like it was terribly far away. Yeah. Ish? Almost? Not quite? Huh. Well, what happens if we do that? It's like we need to tilt it. The yellow didn't point at it at all, did it? Blue. Nothing. Not my finest. The broken one, that's right. So maybe we're gonna need to put something onto the broken one to be able to point where we need to go. But that was close to where we needed it to be, but not spot on. It's like pointing here. I cannot leave those unsettled for too long because I will forget what direction they're all facing. Yeah, no light in here, no answer. This is a different color item book. I might know what they are. I might be totally wrong, but I think I know what they are. Which would be wild. Okay, let's turn this back to where it needs to go. Okay, everything is facing the right way for the light to be pointed in there, I think. Yeah. Now, if we wanted the light to be pointed in the doorway that has no bridge, I wonder if that would even be possible. Nothing, what's at that level even? Get on my level. I don't think anything is. Maybe the broken one? There's no way, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we go back to the room with the rainbow light. I don't know, I feel like they're equally as far away from this side. Either path is equally as long, maybe. So we'll go this way. And that railing always throws me. I feel like it comes all the way across. But it doesn't. And then there's that whistling rock and the adorable animal down there, which I don't, maybe they're nothing. But I have to... So I can't change the light. Because if the door is gonna shut and you can't unlock it without the spectrum on it. Okay, so that's actually kind of nice. This is also lower than the one in the other room. Yeah, that's why you should always take notes. So my brain's like first thought is, you know, a clock, right? Like a cuckoo clock, but if you have 4 And they can also go in any direction. Nothing seems to be having any effect on this. Unless I'm supposed to, like, add the weight to this side? It's a clock with hours, minutes, seconds, and milliseconds, maybe. No, I think it's... I thought maybe these would represent, like, kind of like how he has all of the orbs and scales. But maybe not. Okay, I think actually, because Atris did say something in his book about balance, that maybe we should have a little story time. Are you all cool with that? You'll put up with me for that? I feel like this is easier to read than it was in Ribbon. A little bit. Alright, and we can get cozy. Get your snacks and your coffee. We're gonna read this journal real quick. Story time. It's story time. We need to know. We need to know. They did kind of do us a favor and, like, embolden some of the phrases that I think are important, but that feels like cheating. Just finished cooking and eating dinner. Well, then you should be cozy at least. I hope your dinner was good. Okay. I always feared this day would come. For years, Catherine and I have dreamed of restoring Donnie. We have dedicated our lives to the task, taking it upon ourselves to locate the citizens of Donnie and convince them to return to their ruined city and rebuild. Our dream has become the dream of so many now, and the progress we have made toward achieving it is something of which we can all stand proud. But I know that it has been a mistake. Now that it has been a mistake. The city of Donnie should not be restored. It should stand forever in ruins as both a symbol of our past mistakes and as a memorial to all who lost their lives when Donnie fell. The devastating events of recent months, the war on Terani, I'll get these eventually, and the death of Uta, in particular, have driven this truth. Uta was Catherine's friend, right? In particular, have driven this truth home to me quite forcefully. If we rebuild the city walls today, are we not giving approval to the very illness that destroyed our civilization in the first place? Are we not setting ourselves up to repeat that pattern again in future generations? I have put much thought into this tonight and have found only one solution. If we, the men and women who survived the downfall of Donnie, are to thrive, then we must break the pattern of hatred which has destroyed so many lives. We must begin our civilization anew. And we can only do that if I write us a new age. I have spoken with Catherine about this, and she agrees. I only hope the others will see it as well. Will these people never cease to amaze me? I thought they would object to my decision. After all, most of them linked back to Donnie specifically to see the city rebuilt. But when I told them why we should not restore it, their response was immediate and unanimous. Whereas yesterday they thought only of rebuilding, today they concentrate solely on salvage. They intend to take from their ruined city only that which is best and move on. Everywhere I look, the enthusiasm for this new task is obvious. It heartens me even as I face my own monumental contribution. I have written many ages in my lifetime, from my first timid attempts under the tyrannical tutelage of my father to my most recent accomplishment, Averon. Never before has so much been writing on my skill. The age I am about to write must be all I have ever imagined and more. How am I going to achieve it? Catherine laughed this morning when she saw me drudging at my old notebooks. I must have made quite the picture, sitting near the embers of a fire, surrounded by countless commentaries and journals. Some of them seemed more dust than paper, but the hours I spent sifting through them was worth it. Ideas for what this new age might be are tumbling around in my head. There are almost too many to catch hold of. Obviously, I must choose some starting point as my anchor. Writing ages is a science of precisely structured equation of words. A precisely structured equation of words. I keep reading education. Every equation needs as its foundation an underlying concept around which the age can develop. In the past, I have written my books around whatever idea intrigued me most at the time. I wanted to discover how the age to which the book linked would manifest the results of that idea. Sometimes civilizations had arisen, sometimes they had not. But whether a society had come to exist on the age or not, it was often in response to whatever concept the book I had written embodied. This time, my search for a concept must be weighed very carefully. I already have the civilization I wish to see develop. I know our history as a people and the paths we have followed to arrive here. Today I must write a book which will link to an age that will allow us to continue on our way, growing ever stronger as one people. What underlying concept must this new age reflect that will best allow our civilization to thrive? I fear I must think on this some more. It has taken me some time, but I may have found my anchor. It came to me as I was considering what I know about the survivors of Donny. We have seen so much tragedy in our lives, from the destruction of the city to the suffering and loss of loved ones due to plague and deprivation. Yet even in the midst of these adversities, my kinsmen and I have found the strength to keep going. We have tapped into our individual strengths and transformed ourselves into something much stronger. It is a characteristic I have seen in several of my ages whenever I focused my writing on the inherent energy sources in the world. Long ago, grandmother taught me that no life, no possibility for life in an age exists without the presence of energy. By tapping into its latent energy sources, an age moves out of its stasis. It grows, transforms, and develops. Energy is the underlying fuel that powers all activity. I need some water. A Myst mod from Minecraft? That's cool. To put it more simply, energy powers future motion. Yet, as grandmother also liked to remind me, energy in an age takes on diverse forms. Each one has strengths and weaknesses of its own. How many forms will this new age contain? Which type will be its dominant theme? Tomorrow I will link back to Myst, and from there revisit several of my ages. Perhaps in my old worlds I will discover new ideas. I had almost forgotten how painful it is to revisit Myst. In the 10 years since my sons Cirrus and Aknar left me trapped on Kavir Island and burned so many of my books, Catherine and I have rarely linked back. I told myself we were always too busy, first with writing ages like Averone, then with searching the ages of Donny for survivors. I always said we would spend more time on Myst eventually. The truth is, I have been avoiding the age. Seeing the island in its current condition ignites such anger and grief. I am immediately reminded of the betrayal of my sons, as well as the cruelty and greed with which they plundered my ages. I know I am partly responsible for these acts. I constantly wonder if there was something I could have done to reach out to the boys before. Or random words are bold and red, yeah. Enough. Nothing can change the tragedies of the past. Like my Donny kinsmen, I must salvage what is best and move on. Perhaps in the process I will find forgiveness and hope. Once again I am back on Myst Island, having completed a lengthy sojourn through several of my ages. The trip itself was not as inspiring as I had hoped. The Selenitic age was especially disturbing, but has it not always been so? The very first time I linked to the age, its uninhabited landscape was shaking with tremors. At the time, I felt it was because the energy in the age was unfocused, as if it were at war with itself. Stability finally came, but even after it did, I never truly felt comfortable there. I missed the more natural balance of ages like Channelwood. Perhaps that is the lesson to take home with me. The Donny, too, have faced much turmoil in their history. Their lives have been unsettled enough. Perhaps I should be striving to offset the energy that already exists within our civilization by providing it with a more stabilized environment in which to grow. an environment in which the natural equilibrium of the world serves as a counterpoint to the upheavals of civilization. The more I consider it, the more I would wonder if I should make nature the foundation of this new age. Worlds like Channelwood attain equilibrium quite easily, primarily because of one reason. Nature encourages mutual dependence. Okay. As one life withers and dies, it provides nourishment so that another might live. Plants become food for other animals, like our sweet little friend, and the waste products animals cannot absorb become nutrients to sustain the other plants. So long as nothing intrudes to upset this balance, nature can maintain itself indefinitely. An interesting metaphor to set as an example for my people. I think I will confer with Catherine on this subject. Her ages always exhibit symbiosis more dramatically than mine. Perhaps she should help me write this new age. Who is this guy, Mufasa? Yes. I thought I heard someone outside. I am so tired, I can barely think right now. But I will force myself to stay focused, for I have not written anything in days. The moment I linked back to Donnie, I was besieged with requests for my assistance. Master Timon wanted to consult over which stonecutters were worth salvaging, and did I think the rock in this new age would be difficult to sound? Is that going to be about, like, the Whistling Rock? Olma and Essel needed my opinion about a new history they had uncovered. Should they hold off on starting its translation, or would paper supplies be scarce in the new age? There were so many questions needing answers. I barely had time to see Catherine. She, of course, laughed at my dilemma, saying that I had no one to blame but myself. After all, I was the one who encouraged the Donnie to start over. Naturally, they would look to me to keep them moving in the right direction, unless some other force stepped in to change that view. Her words made me realize a fundamental principle I had thus far been ignoring. All this time I had been debating whether to make energy or nature the underlying framework for this age, but there is another equation to consider. An age based solely on the future motion of energy will face constant upheavals, most likely at the cost of tranquility, and an age based solely on the mutual dependence of nature can become so balanced over time it may cease to tolerate change. Yet to continue to grow as a people, Donnie civilization needs both, occasional upheavals followed by periods of balance and stability. I have seen such situations occur naturally on several of my ages. Each time, it was because I centered the writing around some dynamic force that I had decided to make prevalent in the age. Such forces allow the balance between forward motion and mutual dependence to fluctuate. As one concept takes precedence, the other recedes until another force surfaces to change things. As Catherine's insightful comment reminded me, dynamic forces spur change. I am too tired to think more on this tonight. Hopefully in the morning my thoughts will coalesce. Catherine surprised me today. Apparently while I was off visiting my ages, she linked to Myst by herself. She did not say so, but I could tell that her visit had been painful. More than ever now, I am convinced we must find a place to begin again ourselves. Perhaps when I have written this new age for the Donnie, I will put some thought into where Catherine and I might live. I cannot believe I did not see it before. All this time I had been struggling to describe the perfect age for the Donnie. I considered and then rejected several underlying concepts which I felt might best set the course for their future, as if I alone should determine how the Donnie civilization will grow. Oh, we're almost done. In my own way, I have become as egotistical as my father. In truth, I owe this realization to Catherine. Sensing my indecision about the new age, she led me on a walk around Donnie. Salvaging efforts were well underway with teams of people scouring the ruined harbor district. As I watched my Donnie kinsmen deciding which parts of their culture to retain, I realized they do not need me to determine their future. They are quite capable of setting its course by themselves, regardless of what age I write. This realization has opened my eyes to the best way of approaching my task. I no longer need to worry about which underlying concept, energy, nature, or dynamic forces I should make prevalent in the age. Rather, I must strive to include them all. I must write a balance of systems into the descriptive book, enough so that the Donnie people will constantly be challenged to attain their ultimate potential. As grandmother often pointed out to me when we spoke about ages back on Myst, balanced systems stimulate civilizations. At last I feel I am ready to begin writing this age. Indeed, I am eager to begin and have already come up with the perfect name. I know grandmother would have loved it. Of course, Catherine could tell the moment I turned to her that I had finally found my starting point. I babbled on excitedly for some time before I noticed the smile she was hiding. When I saw it enough to grow suspicious, she handed me one of my oldest age books. She must have picked it up when she linked back to Myst. Seeing the name Jananen emblazoned on the book cover, I could only shake my head. The one age I never got around to revisiting was the one that might have helped me the most. How foolish I was to have completely forgotten it. I think after I have finished this work, I should take one final trip, if only to help restore an old fool's memories. Ooh. Goodness. Did it. Cool. So I still feel like the bold text was the important part for sure, but that was a nice and interesting backstory. Cool to hear about the kind of the process. Yeah, that answered everything. We're good. We're gonna beat the game right now. No, we're gonna save, and I think we're gonna take a little break. But it did put together. It hadn't clicked in my head at least that we were in his first, or one of his first ages. Books. It is puzzle time. Okay, so coming back with fresh eyes. I'm trying to think of what even remotely resembles something that could give us a direction for this. Like, where do you need to be? This line in the middle is like kind of the only oddity, I feel like. And we're not, this isn't Riven, the secrets are behind the doors, the game, is it? Okay. Like, there were so many sneaky secrets. So there's still this. It scared the shit out of me. Thought there was a spider on my desk. Just dust. It needs to be cleaned in here badly. 4,096. Oh yeah. Easy peasy. I want to make a game like this where there actually isn't a solution to any of the puzzles. That sounds like hell. That would be hell. That's what bothers me about the little bits and bobbles though, like especially in Myst 1, I remember freaking out about anything I could interact with that didn't do anything or that wasn't related to a puzzle. It's like, oh, everything needed to do something. So 1 and 4 on one side is a wait. I can't do anything here either. It just shows us that information. And then wobbles to let you know for sure that it is balanced. Can't smash anything. Can disconnect that and connect it to this lovely thing. Can we look at it from the other side? Not really. Nope. I think it's just kind of emphasizing the balance and power deal. This maybe is like an ink pot. And then we're back here. The little puzzles that are for some reason under the ground in the elevator. She can figure out it's not like you're going to need to save a rat so that it can gnaw through your ropes or anything. Wait, when did we have to do that? Way to get a pile of money out of a rat hole. King's Quest 5. Oh, yeah. That's right. Under the bar or whatever. I forgot about that. That's funny. Yeah, those were ridiculous. Okay. I'm missing a piece to this puzzle in my brain. Don't get punched to death by a bear. I mean, that might sound preferable depending on how long we're stuck on this puzzle. Wait, did I see a little... Did I see a sneaky little icon change? No. Not at all. What? What are this? Like... I feel like we haven't seen anything anywhere that said anything or shown anything in relation to these puzzles. Aside from everything being about balance. God, the custard pie. Or only eat half of the leg of meat or whatever. Do you have enough left to feed the vulture? I really do kind of want to replay all of this. Oops, spoiler alert. That one was... Yeah, if we can survive those, then these are nothing. That bridge in Hugo 2 was so dumb. I really liked that game, but that damn bridge was so jank. I have not played the Phantasmagoria games, no. Nope. They look interesting, but they're not like high. Or at least I would, if any of them, would probably only play the first one, but not high up on my interest list. What the hell? Groovy plate. Like, did I miss a whole section like I did with the lights? Some sort of hint somewhere. Really think I would like La Mulana. I feel like I've seen bits and pieces of that or those games so many times and it just never retain it. You know what I mean? I have no idea what it is or what it's about or what even type of game it is. And we just hosted, what, Lizstar was playing it just the other day, I think. Whoa, that is up close. Second game sticks in your mind because the final puzzle made absolutely no sense. Had no hints or indications of things working. Oh, jeez. That sounds painful. I mean, I guess we could take a peek at whether or not we'd be able to, like, I think If it did indeed end up being something needing some sort of light going through those little windows, then this looks like our best bet for reaching that one. But it's broken. So... What are we playing? Ripper and getting the blue oyster called VOD mute? I don't think I know of Ripper. I'm kind of interested in Clock Tower for Halloween at some point, but I want to play the Super Nintendo version. And if I'm understanding correctly, there's fan translations, which would be fine. But I didn't realize how like horror-y that game was. I thought it was just like a spooky puzzle game. I think they're talking about Phantasmagoria. Puzzle adventure platformer. Squee chirps, will you come help me? I don't have anything to feed you. This reminds me of like, oh! Oh. Reminds me of Final Fantasy VII, like, frog bug area. It just loops. So these are more of those foods. But we can't, like, acquire any. I feel like... I have no clue. I want to say I feel like that has importance, but I think with the squee chirps to climb up here or something for us to get this open, but it could be not that at all. Very easily. Inkhorn, how's the game so far compared to others? It's I don't know, it's still good. The world is cool. It's tricky. We're a little stuck right now and trying to figure out how to solve what we need to solve. I feel like Myst was such a good base, you know, like first game for these, but they really have just like exploded in depth. By making the first world impossible to solve. So that's it. It's the same puzzle. Nice. Nice. So if we didn't see anything, like it just has to be... This looks like the wooden stakes. Something about a triangle blocking this gear that's crossing this broken path. So it was breaking this sphere, but only this side, not both sides of the quadrant. It's horseshoes. The hoop and wheel game. I want to start going into like Goodwills and stuff again and find an actual... I don't own an actual copy of Myst. Like a physical copy. We used to, but we have Riven. I feel like nothing in here is going to tell us about, aside from balance. Right? Like that totally looked like a bird. And the first one definitely didn't look like a bird. So if anything, it looks like an egg. And this would be... Right? That kind of looks like a bird. Either like eating something or with a poorly defined head. Maybe? Oops. Yellow, blue, green, red, yellow, oh, purple, red. The 5 CDs. Hey, Belichick. It goes like the Leaning Tower of... I don't know what to do. So that's how it's going. Like this kind of resembles the symbol up here, right? Like at the same angle. And the one before was an X, which you could draw a circle around. Just like... I think I'm just making shit up. Hey, Denny. Other than click clunk. Never got to see the finished product on Insta. Which finished product? My PC? I thought I posted it. It might still be... Anything for that should still be in highlights. Like I have a highlight story thing on my Instagram page of working on it. But I did... Oh, no, the CPU water block I had to order... I had to order splitters for the RGB. Because there's too much RGB. So it's actually not all lit up right now and hasn't been successfully all lit up yet. But this weekend it will be. I'll post a picture of it. Thought it was done. It's pretty much done. I mean, it's functioning. It just isn't glowy. I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well. We're just trying to figure out what the fuck to do with these little marbles. I played games on cassettes. That's cool.
It might could be better, that's life. Here to resub BC, not resubbing is unpoggers.
How unpoggers? No, that's very poggers. Denny, thank you. Thank you so much for 21 months. That's insane. Thank you, thank you. I hope things get better soon. It is life. Though, ups and downs. Gotta get through the bad to get to the good sometimes. So hopefully the good finds you quickly. Thank you for the resub. I hope you continue to enjoy your rainbow couch and your emotes. What the hell? Like, what am I missing? What am I... Is there, like, something that's going to tell me more straightforwardly? Like, what... I'm sure not, but like what position those are supposed to be in. Floppies were pretty unstable. 7 floppies, yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that. Mm-hmm. So I didn't have to ask if that shadow was a hint since I wasn't sure if it would be. Oh, the shadow of the gate, cage looking thing. I don't think so. I feel like we haven't seen anything that resembles a hint or... I think it started to play the music up here. Or anything like... All that we've done is learn about balance and colors. See, this one's different. Not play this one, sorry. I have so many questions. And we're like just barely in here. We've solved like a thing. It's in alphabetical order? It is. Yeah, that's terrible. Oh, I'm gonna mess that up.